everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. For this video, I have two items to show you guys that I had recently picked up from Dollarama, and something I wanted to discuss with you guys, and I'm also going to give you a background story of what I'm going to discuss with you guys, and share my opinions with something. But anyways, the first item I had picked up from Dollarama, this is a repeat buy. I picked up another pack of these paper treat bags. These were $2.25. These are absolutely adorable. Comes with 6 designs. And next, this had to come home with me, guys. This reminded me of my cat, Sophia. As a lot of you know, I have a black cat named Sophia. And I had to pick up this cup. It's absolutely adorable. I love the lid. It's cat ears. So, and this one was $4.25. This one is not to be placed in the microwave or dishwasher. Which is fine. But anyways, this just had to come home with me. It's absolutely adorable. This is what I have to discuss with you guys. So quite recently, I've been watching quite a few YouTubers. I guess, especially the ones from the US, showing as to what is to come for Christmas at Bath & Body Works. Yeah, I'm really excited with some of the new items that are about to come out and some of the repackages. And speaking of repackages, I found out that Dark Kiss, which is what you see in front of you, is coming back in the faceted for Christmas. Which I'm totally surprised. I absolutely love Dark Kiss, and I'm glad it's coming back. I hope this one is going to be available in Canada. Of course, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. How I obtained this fine fragrance mist, I have a really dear friend of mine named Sandy that's from California. She's not on social media, but quite recently she sent my husband and I some Happy Mail with a whole bunch of like Bath & Body Works items that were not available for sale here in Canada for the Halloween season. And in that package she included a fine fragrance mist of Dark Kiss, which you see in front of you, and Twilight Woods, which is, again, not available in Canada, online and in store. I know these are only available online in the US. I think Dark Kiss and Twilight Woods, you can probably find them in, let's say, the outlet stores in the US. Unfortunately, here in Canada, we don't have outlet stores. I wish we did, because I would rather shop at the outlet stores than just the normal regular stores. But anyways, yeah, I'm really excited that Dark Kiss is coming back. I'm just going to go through the fine fragrance notes with you guys again. Black raspberry, burgundy rose, bergamot incense, dark vanilla, bean, plum musk. So, a YouTuber, I'm not going to mention any names. She did nothing wrong, by the way. I have no qualms against her. She was just relating the message that Dark Kiss was coming back. I made a comment on her video saying how excited I am for Dark Kiss to come back, because this is one I've wanted to come back for a long time. I had Dark Kiss in my collection when this was first released, and it hasn't been in my collection since then. Until now. But of course, when it comes back in stores, or hopefully it will come back in stores during the Christmas season, I will definitely pick it up. I don't care if it's in the faceted or not. I know faceted bottles are a little bit more expensive. That's fine. I will use coupons, right? Or wait for a Fine Fragrance Smith sale or maybe a body care sale. That's fine. That's how I obtain everything that I have from Bath & Body Works. I rarely pay anything full price. So, and after I made my comment saying, like, you know, I simply was saying that, wow, I'm surprised it's being promoted during the, or reintroduced during the Christmas season, because my perspective is that Dark Kiss is very much a Halloween fragrance. And I guess somebody else had made a comment after my comment in reply. And to me, they came off as being, what is the word I wanted to describe? A little, maybe condescending. So they were saying like, oh, this is a very old fragrance. It was released in the 2000s. It wasn't really promoted as being a gothic, like, you know, Fine Fragrance Mist and, you know, Bath & Body Works. They usually their fragrances are dupes for perfumes and whatnot, etc., etc. Quite frankly, I don't care where Bath & Body Works gets their fragrances from. I don't care if they're dupes from various perfumes. I don't collect perfumes, actually. I only have 2 perfumes right now, and they're both from Bath & Body Works. I have Butterfly, and I have 1,000 Wishes, which I purchased during the last summer annual sale. And I bought them on clearance. Funny enough, I don't have Butterfly or 1,000 Wishes in a Fine Fragrance Mist. I've had 1,000 Wishes in hand cream, so I am obviously familiar with that. Butterfly is something I would like to purchase eventually. Every time I've gone to Bath & Body Works, it's one that I've always had in my hand, but I always end up buying something else, but I will pick it up. So, anyways, this, I guess this viewer, I guess they were offended that I described Dark Kiss as being gothic. To me, it is a very gothic Fine Fragrance Mist. It's a very deep, perfumey Fine Fragrance Mist. It's not for everyone, and I can totally see this being repackaged for Halloween. This is my opinion, and I'm entitled for my own opinion. And I consider Dark Kiss as a Halloween Fine Fragrance Mist. I don't care if it was not promoted as or whatnot, and I'm not going by the packaging itself. I'm only going by the fragrance itself. Dark Kiss brings me back memories, just like any other fragrance, whether it's in a candle or Fine Fragrance Mist or whatever. Dark Kiss reminds me of a time where, when I used to live in Toronto, the city of Toronto, I used to, it just brings me back a lot of memories of being on a dance floor in a lot of the gothic bars I used to go to, or nightclubs I used to go to, on Friday nights and Saturday nights. I used to dance, I used to go out dancing a lot, and I absolutely loved it. I met a lot of people, a lot of my friends I've met through the nightclubs, and I've had some really great memories, and some not so great, but most part great. And of course, attended a lot of the events like concerts and whatnot. And for someone like me who's had, I wouldn't consider myself a goth, by no means. I don't like labels. I remember the first time somebody actually called me goth. It felt a little strange to me. I guess you could say I'm a little darkly inclined. I've had an interest in the Gothic, I guess, Gothic subculture since like the 80s, 90s, and beyond, especially with the music. I grew up listening to, when I was younger, like I was listening to a lot of new wave, like, and a lot of pop. And then as I got older, I started listening to bands like Depeche Mode, even though Depeche Mode is not so-called a gothic band, but they do have some gothic elements in their music. I was also listening to Nine Inch Nails, and I was listening to other bands actually from Canada, like Images in Vogue, which is like, I guess, kind of like a new wave band, but they appealed a lot towards a lot of the a lot of people that were into the Gothic subculture. The Cult is another band I used to listen. I still listen to all these bands, by the way. Susie Sue, Bauhaus, Frontline Assembly, and then I was listening to other newer bands from Germany as well. And I still listen to all these bands, and so does my husband. So I guess this person, I guess they felt offended that I used the word goth, it seems. I don't understand why they would get offended, by the word goth. Like, that's how, like I said, this is my opinion. This is how I describe the Fine Fragrance Mist Dark Kiss. It's a very gothic Fine Fragrance Mist, and this can easily be repackaged for Halloween. Even though it wasn't, when it came out, it was not. It wasn't promoted for Halloween, right? And they described Dark Kiss as being old, which kind of bothered me a little bit because who cares if it's an old fragrance? I still wear a lot of old fragrances that I have in my collection. It brings me back memories. Like Sweet Pea is one of them. Sweet Pea is one of the fragrances I remember shopping at Bath and Body Works in their beginning years, like early years. Like I remember Sweet Pea being repackaged for Halloween, and to be honest, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but I remember Sweet Pea being sold in a. I wish I kept the packaging. It was like I guess a fuchsia skull, and it was a glittered skull, and in the soap was Sweet Pea. So, and yeah, this is like many years ago, like probably like mid or early 2000s, and not many people will remember. So, yeah, and like Country Apple is another one that's an so-called older fragrance. Pearberry, Brown Sugar and Fig, there's some other ones. I don't care if they're old. If I like them, I will purchase them, and I will continue to wear them. Like, I feel like I don't know, I feel like we're pressured to buy everything that's new. You don't need to do that. And if you like something, more power to you. Like, and yeah, there's certain fragrances, for example, from Bath and Body Works, I would not have in my collection because I simply don't like them. Either they don't mesh well with my body chemistry, like for example, I don't like Japanese cherry blossom at all, and I don't like Moonlit Path. These are two Fine Fragrance mists I actually smelled again in store not that long ago, and I was like, ugh, I put them down. yeah, they're just not for me, guys. So these are ones I would not purchase. And I'm actually, as I mentioned in previous videos, I'm rebuilding my fine fragrance mist collection. So I don't have that many right now, and I don't plan on obtaining a large collection. And I feel like this time around, what I want is maybe I want my fine fragrance mist to be a reflection of who I am as a person. Because when it comes to fragrance, like I said, to me it brings memories, and for me it's more on a sentimental value. Like when I smell a candle, like was it the other night I actually had lit up Summer Boardwalk from Bath and Body Works. And that one, it reminds me of a time when I used to live in Toronto. I used to go walking along the boardwalk down by the lakeshore. And I remember oftentimes there are people on the side of the boardwalk selling like kettle corn and whatnot. And that's what this candle to me smells like. Again, it brings me back a memory. And I don't like to buy for the sake of buying. I actually decluttered 3 of my fine fragrance mists quite recently. All 3 actually went to my friend Sandy. I gave her Pastel Skies, which I had in a mini. I had Waikiki Beach Coconut, which I wanted to give a try, and I didn't like it, so I gave that to her. She is a surfer in California, and she loves to surf, so that's right up her alley. I figure she would like that. And she wanted a Plumeria. She missed out on Plumeria during the sale during the summer, so I told her I have an extra, so I'm more than willing to give that to you. And if Plumeria comes back again during the winter sale, I'll pick it up. Right? If not, that's fine. But anyways, enough of my babbling. I just want to simply say, just do you. You know, it's all about perspective, I think. And it's all about body chemistry when it comes to fine fragrance mists from Bath and Body Works too. Just because I like a fragrance doesn't mean you have to. And I think everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Like, if I describe something as gothic, that's like I did for Dark Kiss or whatever. That's just my opinion. And like I said, Dark Kiss brings me back a memory that I've had. So, and anyways, enough of my babbling, guys. But anyways, like I said, be you. Just do you. And yeah, just, you know, just be you. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.